The Surge.
Smallzy surgery.
The surgery.
This is Smallzy surgery.
Hi, we're 5 seconds of summer. Please welcome 5 seconds of summer. It's Smallzy surgery on Nova.
Hey, Five Sauce.
Hey guys, good to hear some Aussie accents.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. That was on.
Whereabouts are you at the minute? I know it's album launch week, and you've got a million things on the go in the US.
We're in a 2 meter by 4 meter dressing room in Jersey, about to play a show. A little undersell vibe.
Mentally, I'm in Tahiti though.
Okay, how is mental Tahiti treating you there, Luke? Are you enjoying it?
Bloody fantastic.
Yeah.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Cocktail in one hand. The tanners, are you getting? Are you eating by the pool? Are you doing poolside snacks in Tahiti? What are we doing?
You're eating by the sea.
Yeah.
Not the beach. The
But
sea.
the pool is
sea.
far away.
The pool's just around. Well,
Now we're in
No,
Jersey. It's been fantastic. Having a great day. Just watching Nash eat some pizzas. Pretty torturous.
Don't fucking.
What have you been doing? What have you been up to this week? Because I know you did the live stream in London last week, and did I see you had a couple of shows and stuff like that planned to celebrate album launch week? Obviously, the show that's happening today.
Yeah. We've been we went and we went to Vegas, but we didn't get to have any fun. And we went to then we're here in New York, and we're doing a couple things, but we're just excited for our album to be out, to be chatting with everyone. We're looking forward to coming to Australia.
Yeah,
this year.
that feels like it's getting.
On the horizon.
That feels like it's getting closer than ever before, right? Like it's literally weeks away now, not like years away.
I mean, it's facts getting closer. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
Sorry, Ash, what's on the pizza there? That looks deliciously toasty.
Yeah.
Mate, this is your. All right, listen. Okay, we've got a tomato marinara base, but what I'm experiencing is that good New York dough, which is the water, whatever, it's doing something else that they say.
Talk us to the temperature.
The temp it's cold. It's been sitting out for 4 hours, but I'm
Sure.
desperate, and I have to play an hour of drums in 30 minutes. So, this is it today. We've got a little bit of mystery meat on the top, and we also have a bit of weird cheese, which could be goat cheese. I don't know.
Got some raw onions on there too.
So pretty much, I got the worst breath in the US.
Sure. And you know what they said? Being a pop star would be fun. They said. Well, thank you to the fans for jumping on here. I'm sure we're all super excited to just be having a little kiki with the boys. Do we want to just roll around the question? We'll roll around the questions. I think we're going to go to Molly first.
Yeah, hello everybody. Thanks for being with us. It's good to see your faces. And kick off whatever you guys want to talk about. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Hi, so I'm Molly, and hi. And I wanted to know what's like the one song that gets you hyped before a show.
You have a very suspicious camera angle.
It's on the edge of my bed.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah.
Hype songs.
Stay, Kid Leroy, Mega, Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets has been big for me.
We actually we just changed our intro song today. The song that we play before we come on stage. What is it?
Get on the beers.
Get on the beers.
Heard it by Scott Morrison.
Yeah.
It went platinum recently, so we decided to put it at the top of our set.
Pay it homage.
Yeah. But it has a strong meaning and something that we really connect to as a band.
Yeah, something you can relate to before getting out on stage.
Amen.
Nice. Thanks, Molly.
Thank you.
Hello, Amelia. Where's Amelia?
Hey, I'm here.
All right, where are you from? Tell me quickly.
Me, I'm from Perth.
What time is it in Perth?
Well, do you want to know a secret? I'm not actually in Perth right now.
That's okay then.
Where are you?
I'm in the USA. I'm in LA actually.
Whoa.
Nice.
So what are
I
we
know.
talking? Sparrow Ranch?
Yeah.
Well, I was in Disneyland and now I'm like at the Western, right near LA Airport.
Okay, great.
Oh, so
You're having the time of your
big
life.
day.
You're having a time of your life.
I know. I'm having the time of my life. Best time ever.
Question, what do you want to ask the boys?
Yeah, so I was just wondering, what was the most difficult song to write, produce, or record on 5sauce5, and why?
I could tell you my least favorite member of the band.
Yeah, we're expecting more.
Yeah, go on. Do it, bro.
Let's get stuck in that.
Most difficult, easy for you to say, definitely took the longest. Took over a year to complete.
Jeez.
You to say.
Wow.
Right,
Well, you know what? It's a banger.
Yeah, it turned out better than Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, we were living with it for so long, and we asked someone else to have a crack at it on production, and then they did, and it wasn't right.
We came crawling back to Mike.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, the original, you'd think, and that's honestly something we had to learn in the process, is like not overthinking stuff too much. We sort of overthought the song and the way that it sort of was, and then we kind of just ended up being like, oh wait, the song has, we got across what we wanted to in that way, and so ended up going with it. But lessons, learn lessons.
True that.
True that.
And
Nice.
enjoy the Western.
Thank you.
How's your cooking, by the way, Mikey? We saw that pasta bake thing in the video.
Oh yeah, I'm a really good cook. I would say.
If you don't say so yourself, I mean, no one else chimed in there. I noticed it was silence from the other boys.
The world. Cooking has been going bad. I took credit for my wife's cooking in that video.
Okay, great. Oh, okay, so it wasn't you at all. Okay, fantastic. Hello, Monica.
Hi.
Hi. Shoot your question.
I wanted to know, since it's like we've started coming back to concerts and everything, people are doing just the absolute most with signs and outfits and just living their best lives. I wanted to know, it doesn't have to be from this tour, it can be from any tour, but what is the best or the most crazy thing that you guys have seen at one of your own concerts from in the crowd?
I saw someone at our Irvine show dressed as a hand.
Like a hand?
Like a hand, like take my hand, and they were a hand, but they arrived for sound check. So they were there from about 2 p.m. in the afternoon until about 11 p.m. at night in a hand costume.
Did the costume get progressively worse as the show went on? Like, started out really strong and then just really started to degrade as the day went by?
It started out as an open hand, and the outfit slowly turned into a closed fist.
Yes.
It was
Oh no.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, that one was.
That's commitment, though.
That's on the tip of my memory right now.
Right.
Yeah, you actually see a lot more bananas than you think.
A lot of bananas, is that right?
Yeah, people come.
Don't call them that. Don't call people.
Yeah, I think the most common ones are bananas and.
Dude, you shouldn't call out bands bananas.
No.
Like banana and Spider-Man.
Yeah, a lot of bananas.
Spider-Man or Spider-People?
Spider-Man.
Spider-People.
Spider-People.
Jem. Where's Jem?
That's so random.
That is random.
Hi.
Hey, Jem, shoot your question. Go for it.
Okay, so I just wanted to know if you guys weren't the incredibly inspiring and amazing musicians that you are today, what profession would you have? And I know that you guys answered this one in the Royal Albert Q&A thing. I think, Michael, you said you wanted to be a solicitor. And
There's nothing funny about. Hey, don't shame him.
I'm sorry, I said what?
That's.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
I
remember saying that, and I remember instantly regretting it and also not knowing what it means. So
Yeah, I have no idea what a solicitor is. And then, Luke, you said you wanted to be a bridge fixer man.
Right.
Did you say you wanted to be a bridge?
A fridge guy.
A fridge,
Oh.
a fridge repairman. Horrific.
But
word,
Oh yeah, it's a good paying job. Well, woman, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my answer. So on to you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Or Luke.
Yeah.
Or Ash.
That's a good review, by the way. That intro. So thank you. That was very sweet. Yeah, I think fridge repairman.
Yeah.
You imagine me too. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, nice fridges. Like, well,
I don't think you guys saying what
I'm just kind of showing up on the job.
fridges.
I'm not talking about like Sam's.
You're not gonna fix the same fridge.
No, wolf only.
You guys planning on banging on about this?
What'd you do?
I probably would have been a teacher, or I would have been some sort of journalist.
Whoa.
Or a barista. I still want to be a barista at some point.
You can put your in the dressing room.
Just make you coffee.
Can't give me a coffee.
Yeah. What about you?
I'd be the drummer for Reese Maston. Whatever.
Awesome. Brittany, where's Brittany?
Hello.
Go, shoot your question.
I would like to know what would be the one live show out of your careers that you'd like to relive and why?
We played in an Italian 2,000-year-old Coliseum in Verona one time. And that was pretty sweet.
Back to the rafters.
And I would probably live that again because my youthful brain could not comprehend the magnitude of the situation.
I remember the catering.
We played a lobster shack. and you'd think, oh wow, that must have been great, for funny to start your career that way. We played a lobster shack about 2 months ago.
Yeah,
so yeah, I'd like to relive that one.
but we've done it all. We've done lobster shacks and coliseums, everything in between.
Oh, and and then shortly the forecourt at the Sydney Opera House. No show too big, no show too small for the boys from 5 Seconds of Summer, right?
The ones outside the Opera House I've been looking forward to for so many years. I mean, it's because we've been back so many times.
Smallzy, do you have a fireworks guy? By the way,
do I have?
They're looking for a fireworks connect in Sydney.
You know what? No, surely your people would know people who would do that. But I'm sure they'll charge you, and they'll charge you a bomb to let fireworks off on the Sydney.
Yeah,
Harbour.
well, that's the thing is you gotta get a barge.
Yeah,
down on the harbour.
Which brings us to our next question: do you have a barge?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I just got rid of one last week. If I had known, I would have held on to it for an extra week.
Does anybody's uncle in the chat have a barge? Bugger.
No.
Anyways,
we'll have to.
Let's move on.
Never would move on. Isabel.
Hello.
Hi. What's your question for the boys?
Okay, so my question is there an Australian food or snack that you really miss from Australia? It could be like Dunkaroos or something.
Yeah.
What's the Dunkaroo?
Dunkaroo is
Dunkaroos, they're like little kangaroos that you would dip in like chocolate, like Nutella. They were good.
No, that sounds amazing.
Big M's. Right up your alley, actually. I was, Big M's. I was watching a show the other day and they brought up Le Snacks.
Le Snacks.
Remember Le Snacks?
Vaguely.
They're good.
Maybe I'd have one of the 4 and 20 pies from every So you still got it.
Still got it. Lift
Service
station. From the gas station. Big M's, pies, sausage rolls,
paddle pops.
Paddle pops.
Chocolate paddle pops.
Let's go.
Iconic.
Yeah. No. This is something we talk about every day.
Awesome. Thanks, Isabel.
They were good answers.
Jessica.
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Hi,
how
what's
are
your
you
question
guys?
for the guys?
Hey. I was just wondering, with the reduced limitations of COVID, what was kind of the difference and like the process of creating 5 Sauce 5 in comparison to Calm? Because I know Calm was released kind of on the early months of COVID. So especially with promotion and like only being able to do it via like the internet and media, whereas now you're able to like go to the Royal Albert Hall and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now we're able to sit in New Jersey. Wherever the fuck we are today. I guess the difference was we started to realize that we actually needed the time to just hang out anyways. So once we had a fair bit of space from each other, we were just stoked to get back in the room and explore the songwriting, explore the playing, explore the just shit we like. We really just wanted to hang out. And we had never had that time in our whole career that was just so loose and like, we'll just go hang. We have nothing to do. No one needs us to be anywhere. We have no shows to play. And, and even people were hesitant to even get working with us in a room. So, the big change was we just had some really well needed space to to just be mates and just hang and think about what we wanted from things and reflect and and enjoy the time a little deeper, you know.
Did you ever get fearful? Like, is this ever going to go back to normal? Did you ever go like, I really could bust out a live show now? Like, I really got bills to pay, or I got stuff that needs to happen. Like, you know, was there a point in time where you're like, geez, is this ever going to go back to the way it was?
Yeah, I mean, all of us had different perspectives on that, but I totally let it go. I was like, damn, this is it. It's done, you know? And, you know, grew a depression beard and rocked on. But, but you know what the beautiful thing was? We're still choosing it no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, that's the good part.
Yeah, nice. All right, and then one final question. Where's Emily?
Hi.
Go.
So, okay, Old is probably my favorite song on the album, and I know you said that it's been in the works since 2019, I believe. So I was just wondering how that came about, and if you always knew that you wanted to record a song with Sierra, things like that.
I found the voice memo that Luke. So we've talked a little bit about the backstory, not to just jump in and just totally steal. But Luke had sent me a voice memo of what the song was originally, and it was like a totally different song. And it's funny, on the plane on the way home from London back to LA, I actually, or was it coming here? I don't know. But I found the voice memo that he sent me, and I feel like it'd be cool to post that one day, like how it was a totally different song before it became what it is now.
It definitely was. It was very. It was like a very, very 50s sounding song. Like not like right now it sounds sort of like obviously it still has that sort of, I hate saying the word jazzy, but like a jazzy love song essence. But with Michael's production, it's so modern and so cool. To me, I think it's a really like, I don't know, it just sounds like really fucking cool to me. It started as very like jokey, like it'll be fun to like try write a 50s love song, you know, just for giggles. And I sent that voice memo to Michael, and I forgot that I sent it to him, and then he brought it up and like did some wizardry on it, and here we are.
And I think when we went to like record the vocals, you know, writing it with Sierra sort of recorded her part, and it kind of just, I don't know, it felt weird to try and like get rid of her voice or replace it at the same time. So it was sort of just so natural.
Because there's a few songs, like especially for an all male band, when you get like a female vocalist in, like so she's on, and there's been female vocals on a few songs throughout the years, so it just adds a new like layer and texture, and just sounded it sounded empty when you took it out of this one, and it was more present. Like I think she's on Carousel as well, but it's more of like a background thing, and this one felt more like intentional with like a person's voice as opposed to like, you know,
Nice.
But,
thanks.
I think you could definitely post that voice memo.
Will do.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
I'm gonna check out American first.
Thanks, Emily. Hey, boys. New song quickly. I just want to touch on it. Bad Omens. Give 411 on the song. There's shaking heads. Like they're all like, yes, love that. Love the new song.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big favorite of ours because it feels like it really clear as day sums up what we're going for musically, vocally, sonically, attitude-wise, but also coming from a pretty heartbreaking place of experience in the lyrics, and really reflective. You know, every time I'm hearing that song now that it's out, it's like pretty, it's an emotional one for us, you know? So to see people reacting the way they are is beautiful. But yeah, it was the last one we made for 5 Sauce 5, and it was kind of the cherry on top, and allowed us to have the confidence to give up the album and say, here it is, it's finished. We got, you know, everything we can get for now. So yeah, it's an amazing song, and I'm glad I saw some nodding heads. That's really cool.
And tell me about the working with the Ukrainian directors. I've got a note here about that.
Someone on your desk.
Yes. No, it's someone slipped me a note. And I was like, oh, what's the? I didn't want. I don't want to give. I don't want to. I'm just going to ask a question because I'm trying to understand what the note was that I was just passed.
Yeah. So over the years, we've worked with Frank and Ivana Boren. Frank directed She Looks So Perfect, Young Blood, and he also directed new ones. And basically he had connections over there, and he was really the driver of getting a fully fledged production and an international production for an outside artist of the Ukraine, to show the world like it's a safe place to come and make art here. We have an amazing, literally 35 people worked on that video in the Ukraine and nailed the concept artistically that we were sending over. It was all about not ignoring your intuition is the broader concept. So they fucking rocked it. They did an amazing job. But really Frank is the driver of the relationship there. And if anybody, any other Aussie artists and stuff get the chance to work with Frank Boren, he's just an amazing human and an amazing director and an incredibly internationally minded director. He's not afraid to travel anywhere and make anything, as you can also see when we made our video for Youngblood in Japan, he went and made it on his own. He's just an amazing guy. So yeah, that's the story there.
Nice. Amazing. Well, time's almost up. Thank you to the fans here for jumping on the Zoom call. Appreciate it.
Thanks guys.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to the boys? Is there anything you want to say to the Aussie fans?
You're very lovely. Thank you for your time. And I hope you enjoyed us blabbing on. I know we're pretty random, but we appreciate your time, and we appreciate you listening to the music and being nice to Mr. Smallzy here. And Smallzy, thanks for having us, brother.
Oh, anytime, boys. How was the pizza, by the way? Is it repeating on you, or did you forget about it? You just gave up.
I threw half of it out. It was terrible. But, win some, you lose some. Wish us luck on stage.
Absolutely. What's the show tonight? Is it what is it? Just like a theater show or a big? What's this?
There'll be about 400 people in here, and it's packed. It's like we're playing a power hour, and
awesome
is what it is.
Yeah, a power hour. Okay, does that just mean like a hard 60? You can't do any more than that.
Yeah, playing everything we got in an hour. Every single we've ever released.
Yeah, boom.
Bam.
Nailing it. Yeah. Well, boys, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Fans, thanks for jumping on as well. Appreciate your time and asking the boys the questions.
Thank you, everyone involved.
Bye.
Smallzy Surgery is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.